Yo, yo, yo. What's happening? We're going live. Gonna have a beer and talk some shit. Hey, Matto, what's happening, dude? How you been? Hello, Nate. Hello, what's happening? Happy Friday. Cheers. Hope you're ready to talk some shit. Where's Adam? Hey, Matty, cut that shit out, dude. How's the gin, mans? Like watermelon? Hey, Andy, how you going, dude? Marco, how you going, man? Rightio. Adam, accept it, you mong. Yeah, dude. Ajay!
Ah, it fucking works. Look at that fucking shit. You shine your head up. Give us
Yeah,
a bit
look.
the top of your... Oh, my fucking, yeah, look at that shit.
I got my Trivium shirt on for Trivium Day. You!
Is it any good?
Dude, it's really good, man. It's really, really good. Well, honestly, I reckon like the three singles they released probably, in my opinion, weren't the best choice. But yeah, like the rest of the album is sick. A couple of songs had goosebumps and shit, so that was really good, man.
Yeah, a couple of people I seen post on Facebook said the first couple of singles were not that great.
Nah.
So I don't know why they did that, but anyway. Probably record label or something like that.
That's it, man. Wait till you hear some of these songs. Like the Defiant is probably my favourite.
Right.
It's like old school Trivium, man. Really, really cool. Hey, Danny, what's going on, dude? You. What are you drinking?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Ah, Stone and Wood.
Oh,
That's fucking
Steinwood.
back to front. Hey, that's back to front. Yeah, well, that's the way it has to go. But I pour it into a glass. I find it much better into a glass. Makes me feel much more sophisticated than drinking out of a bottle. I feel like I'm, if I get these two, and if I cross me fucking legs like this, fuck, hang on, no, this is not working. Hang on, look, like these two. Fuck, hang on. Yeah. Across. All I need is a pair of glasses, and I'll be fine.
Oh,
Yes, Joseph. Ha 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 ha. Fuck, it's right. It's fucking. I asked for a big cigar. This is what I got.
Is it a wee Billy?
I said, yeah. I said, she goes, oh, do you want something from the shop? I said, a big fat cigar. You know, a big fat round one like this.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. So she comes back. She brings this little pack. She goes, oh, they've only got these tiny little ones. Oh, shit. Only got these tiny little ones. Oh, yeah, righto. They'll do. We'll smoke them ones. Fucking IGA.
How much were they?
Oh, I don't know. I don't care. I didn't pay for them. I'm going to smoke them anyway.
Well, why not?
It's Friday. And we're in lockdown. So what's your favourite track off the new Trivium album?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me. The Defiant.
The Defiant. I'll check that song out. Who else has got a favourite? Has there anybody else on Instagram listened to that album yet? They got a favourite? Let us know your favourite song.
Man, I was listening to it. I'm thinking, I need to cover this.
That's good.
It's that good, man. But when you listen to the whole album and you hear that one, like, to me, it sounds like, I'm not going to say it like it doesn't belong, but to me, it definitely stands out because it's the most different.
Righto.
But it still sounds like they've revisited Ascendancy. So
look out. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, man. And the last song, I think it's fuck. What's it called? The Ones We Leave Behind. Holy dooly! Had goosebumps from the get go.
Yeah, right.
It's just like like thrashy as fuck, man. So good.
And did it just come out today?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Hey Andy, you like the Defiant as well? It's a fucking sick song. Hey, it's your boy.
Where's Dave and Zach? Well,
Good question.
do you want us to answer that? I'd say Dave's got a birthday party. Zach's probably in bed, probably snuggling up to his cat or something. You should send him a message, Marco, and find out where they are.
Make it happen.
What was the other question I seen? I seen another question there somewhere. Disappointing, isn't it? Lene, what's disappointing? I don't know what. You're a lady.
Huh?
Oh no, I'm going back through the messages.
Oh,
Somebody thinks I'm funny too, so that's good.
that's my sister.
Oh, it is too. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Love it. Hey, Jude. What's going on, little dude? See that name, Oompa Music or something like that?
Where's that?
Like you probably see, you just joined.
Kenny Herb. Don't let Dave out the nursing. Paul Cigar, the joke's gone. Don't burst me bubble. Don't burst my bubble. What's that? What do you guys think of Trump? You want my honest answer? I have mixed feelings about Trump. One, they're good and bad. So I don't like the way he tweets all the time and carries on with shit. But I think he's playing with the media. I think he's probably the best president to take us through this bullshit that we've got going on at the moment. But a lot of people like him, a lot of people don't. I sit on the fence most of the time, depending on what the hell's going on. And you are correct, no politics in the middle of conversation. But we have fans who like to know what we think, and I just gave my answer. Joe's answer is probably whatever he thinks, so let him answer his answer.
I really don't care.
See? There you go.
You know, like
nobody wants to listen to me waffle on about Trump. So I came here to talk. Why do you keep calling it the Chinese virus? I haven't mentioned anything about a fucking Wuhan Chinese virus. And I think that your sister, China. Yeah. China.
I love it, man. I love it. That's funny.
I think your sister's trying to stir up some shit. Fucking slow, yep. I think your sister's trying to stir me up here.
Yeah.
Won't work. It might work. Maybe, depends, but it won't.
You might need a couple more beers, mate.
I've only had half a sip so far. I don't have any beers to join you, sadly. Got some cool ass water.
That'll do.
A succulent Chinese meal. Yeah, fair enough.
You assured me that I could speak.
Oompa Music. Who's Oompa Music?
That's the little dude from Ireland, man, that played Deception.
How you going, Oompa Music? I got a couple of friends from Ireland. They're good people. So they're funny. They're very funny. I like them. And good job on the song too. So well done on that. I mean, I can't even play the fucking thing. So if you can play it, man, I'm fucking happy about that because I can't.
He's pretty young too, man. I'd be surprised if he's like 14, 15.
Fuck me.
So he sent me a video and he just picked it up by ear. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Go, dude.
Where is the Rakja? Need to supply Adam some. Put it in the mail. I'm not drinking that shit. I'm not drinking that. I've tried it before. It's like sake. It's horrible moonshine.
Puts hairs on your chest, bro.
Huh?
Puts hairs on your chest.
Oh, I've got plenty of those, man.
What else? Have you heard the New Testament yet?
Nah. Oh, I heard a couple of songs that the couple of songs they've been releasing the last couple of weeks, I've listened to them. They're pretty good. I haven't heard any other ones though. So they released more, have they?
Well, the album's been out, man.
Ah, yeah. I haven't heard anything new for a while, so I better pull my finger out and start having a listen.
Get into it, man. Really enjoy it, eh? New Black Dahlia is really good as well, but I don't think that's up your alley.
Well, if they make it sound like Iron Maiden, I'll listen to it.
Yeah, like on steroids.
Speaking of which, I don't reckon they'll be back here till fucking end of next year, if not the year after.
You reckon?
Yeah. This whole thing's putting us about. It's going to put everything about a year behind.
Yeah.
So if not 2 years behind, by the time they start opening up bloody I think my cigar's still smoking.
Yeah, you got to smoke it, you mong.
No, I've smoked it. Lamb of God Signal. Is there a new Lamb of God Signal? Fuck me, I can't even speak. Single. Love Testament. Question: who sung "Over the Hills" best, Gary Moore or Nightwish? Gary Moore. I mean, seriously, why would you even ask that question? I mean, it's Nightwish. I mean, really? Testament rule. Pure Envy official. But I'll tell you what, that Pure Envy official is pretty fucking smart. How can the two guys from Pure Envy be here and actually comment fucking while you're doing? That's pretty impressive.
I'm tapping the phone, you mong.
Ah, rightio.
Oh,
well, you should have made out like they were pretty special or something, because they are. Anyway, I think what we're going to do is go back to the old Tascam. This is what our next album's going to be done on. This has amazing analog sound quality. 16-bit, 8-bit fucking analog tape. It chews tapes like no tomorrow, so we better have a couple of $1,000 up the sleeve, because we get about one verse and one chorus before it chews a tape. But 1980s technology here. The old Fostex there. I think we'll replace that with this bloody monstrosity here. Get rid of that thing. And I think we need to go back to the old Apple One days, I think.
Mate, if that means that we've got to tear down that wall again to get it out, you can do it on your own.
Hang on, just let me wipe the dribble from my mouth.
Oh, shit.
Okay, what do we got going on here? There's a whole bunch of stuff I've just missed there. Jam session. Oh, let's have a jam session on fucking... Yeah, let's have a jam session.
I'm outside, so it's not happening.
That's gay. All this Mong talk, please. All this Mong talk, please. Oh! New Colossal Hate equals Lamb of God. Get onto it.
Righto. Is that the album?
Oh, I don't know.
Hang on, I'll have a look. What is it? New Colossal.
Matto83. I was just listening to a YouTube video this afternoon that talked about Sony.
Yeah.
And how they became famous by the Sony Walkman. And it was the first device where people could literally walk around with earbuds, set of headphones, and walk around listening to music. And it was basically the first thing, that set us up for the future, basically. So if you've still got one of them that works, it could be worth basically nothing, but it's good for nostalgic purposes, like this piece of shit thing I've got here. The great thing about this thing is, I don't have to rip walls out. So hurry up, spark up the cigs. Fucking love your work, Tim.
Might have to take the door off the hinges to get it out, man.
Oh, fucking maybe, yeah. What else we got going on? What else is happening? There seems to be a lot of people on Instagram here. I didn't realise we had that many fans on here.
Do you not look at the page?
all the time.
Did you see the bio that I done? I think it's pretty cool.
Which end am I supposed to smoke? The small one or the big one?
You put the small end in your mouth. Oh, God. He's asking you a question, Adam. Andy.
Adam Gibson or Dean? Did you see that? How I can be like this, and you didn't even know I had a fucking guitar between my legs. That's pretty cool.
You're wrong.
It's like an extension. Very strange. So, are you asking me whether I like Adam Gibson or Dean? Is that what you're asking me? I like all three of them, but I probably prefer the Gibsons much better. I don't know. But I do love the Dean as well. What was that other thing he does? He has to be sober to do that. Do what? Mind blowing. Yes, I know. Very much true. I saw your feed. Yeah, you sure did. You see my big, much talent. I'll show you talent. I'll smoke a cigar.
And
Pick a song. I'll play it.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh. Oh, I feel like Slash with the ciggy hanging out my mouth.
Yeah, spark it up, you mong.
Oh, let's go on here.
Who wants another beer? I do.
She got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. Everything was as fresh as a blood blue sky. You sing it, ready?
Jono, what's going on? Cheers. Matto, Jono, you piece of shit. I love it.
So, yeah.
Hang on. WA show. Oh, man. I didn't even know we had any fans in WA, to be honest. I don't know. I suppose, like, if we do a bit of a campaign and see if there's much of an interest there, yeah, like, for sure. But, like I said, it all takes time and whatnot. And
we got a show
I'll play anyway.
We got a show coming up in Melbourne, haven't we, sometime?
Yeah, December 5th.
Where's that at? Where's that at? Who's that with?
Stay Gold Brunswick, and that's with Thrashfest. So, yeah, that should be pretty good.
What other bands are playing?
Oh, man, that's a great question.
Who's the organiser? Who's the organiser?
Mars Varley. He's in the band Encrypt. They're playing. Pretty sure Harlot are playing. Yeah, man. Oh, I can't remember, dude. I'd have to have a look. I'm having a look.
What are you guys up to this weekend? Staying home?
It's Anzac Day tomorrow, dude.
Yeah. Is that who's going to go play their bugle tomorrow morning? I'm thinking about getting the marshal out the front and doing fucking last post. What do you think about that?
Seriously, I was thinking about doing like a last post video tomorrow.
No, that's not it. Yeah, that's it. fuck, I don't know. I've never played the bugle or the last post. I don't know.
Neither have I. I was thinking about doing a metal one tomorrow. Lachlan Surly, is that a place, man? Kenny, you'll get the 5150 out, dude. That pissed some people off for sure.
Well, what's happening? What else is happening in the world of music?
In which world? Our world or?
Anybody's world. I don't
know.
We've got tons of stuff going on. We're doing some YouTube videos at the moment. We're playing through all our songs. If you haven't checked that out, go to YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification button, because when you do that, our subscribers go from 122 to 123. And, so our goal is to get to 125. And if you can do that for us, then we can get to 126.
And then 127.
Then 127.
You.
And we'd like to do a hell of a lot more YouTube videos and get it all happening on YouTube, and do a few more covers and stay tuned. We've got a website coming shortly too, brand new website. So it'll be up and running very shortly. It's all fucking smickety smackety. Put your email address in and Joe can send you an email. Whatever he wants to do, he can send you whatever he feels like. What's that question? New Trivium album is a banger.
Yes, it is.
It's Anzac Day. If they complain, tell them to go get fucked. Didn't see the Anzacs complaining. Tell them to take. Yeah, that's exactly fucking right. Didn't see the Anzacs. What's your process for writing riffs? We put them into a machine. What happens? Usually what I do is I plug my guitar into this machine here. Fuck, what was that? This thing's so old that the actual fucking screen has lost its sticky glue and comes off. But so this is our Insta riff writing machine. You plug your guitar into this thing, mate. This thing fucking pumps riffs out like no tomorrow. That's how come our album sounds so fucking good. Redemption, which you can go buy from Spotify, wherever. This thing fucking, look, it's got RCA slots and everything. No one even uses RCA anymore. But this is a riff writing machine, this thing.
That's true. That's where it comes from. That's the secret sauce right there. That's like Big Mac sauce shit. You
can't give away the secrets.
Mm-mm.
The only secret is Joe's a riff writing machine. And he just sends me all his shit, and I go, yeah, that's no good. Yeah, that's great. And that's basically really about it. There's no rocket science to it. Hey?
In a nutshell, like a lot of the riffs will come from me, and then if there's an issue with how they're structured, and Adam will 9 times out of 10 suggest what to mix and match and see what works better, and he's better at that than what I am. So. And like that, there is times too, but Adam comes up with stuff and that inspires me to write something else. Like that song that we did, "Blood of the Innocent." If you ever haven't heard that, go and check that out. That all came from like a melody line that Adam had on the guitar, and then from that it spawned a song. So sometimes that's all it takes, Like it's weird how it works, like where inspiration comes from, but it's still like it's cool, Doesn't matter where it comes from as long as something happens. That's just my two, Bob.
When's the next music? We had a music clip, film clip ready lined up in June or July. We had one ready to go, and then due to some spastic in China, we're all stuck at home, China. And it's not going to happen. China. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's going to happen for a while. Nobody knows what's going on at the moment, so it's hard to say any of that sort of stuff until they let us out of our houses. I mean, I think it's the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm fucking stuck at home, and whatever. But right, so just listen to the Defiant by Trivium. 4 fucking deliciouses. That's good. Do songs ever begin as a lyric as opposed to a melody? Very rarely. I find that doesn't really work so much.
We're guitarists first, man.
Although I have hundreds of books of lyrics, so but they don't ever really start as a song. They usually start from a guitar riff, especially this particular style of music. If you're talking about pop music, there's probably hundreds of songs that are written around vocal melodies and lyrics, but this particular style of music, not really. I can't really write because our lyrics and melody are more like singing. So I don't know if you noticed, but the guitar riffs go dun, 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 you know, and the vocals are sort of like la la la. So it doesn't even make sense, but it makes sense because it works.
And then he's got to learn it.
That's right. So,
oh man, like
COVID is depressing as shit. No, I don't find COVID depressing at all. You turn it into a positive, you know, read a ton of books. I've watched over 300 videos in the last 3 weeks. And I've read probably 10 books. I've done, you know, how many guitar playthrough videos have we done now? Done a couple of those. A whole bunch of shit on Facebook. You know, turn it into a positive. Do something. If you need security, let me know. I know people. Yeah, I've got a friend who does security, so I'll go and get him. What about vocal melody without any words?
Yeah, that happens.
Yes. So essentially, it works like this. Joe will come up with a guitar riff or two, and usually a verse and chorus will be formed pretty quickly. The arrangement of the song is next. Then there'll be a melody that'll go put over the top, and then there'll be some sort of theme that was created, and then the lyrics are added. And that is pretty much how it goes. It doesn't really deviate much from that formula. So, Bleed It Out 2020 re-recording. Yeah.
I kind of, yeah.
Oftentimes I come up with melodies as well too, but they won't fit the music. You got to adjust them for what's been written. So an artist saying their genre makes no sense. That's about as real as it gets. An artist saying what?
He's talking about what you said before, like you were talking about like the rhythmic marriage between what we're playing on guitar and what's being sung. That doesn't make sense. But when you listen, when you're playing and singing it, but when you listen to it as a whole, it sounds like a singer is singing instead of like the guitarist following the rhythm line, you know.
100%. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Sorry, I'm asking heaps of questions. No, ask as many as you want.
I'll be back.
Generally interested. Ask as many questions as you want, because that's great, and I'm always happy to pass on information. What sort of see you, Marco. Have a good weekend, mate. On the south side of Chicago, it's the baddest part of town. You go down there, you just better beware of a band named Leroy Brown. Leroy.
I'm ready to be.
Knowing that you both have the ability to write or understand all the instruments of the band, is there conflict of what you want out of a section verse? Section what they provide to the to the song, you mean? Sometimes yes. Is there a conflict of what you want out of a section? Yes, sometimes there is. That's the art of songwriting and being a band. It's sometimes you got to have the art of compromise, and that's the art of songwriting. But generally, it's in the vicinity of what it is originally intended. But you also have to remember that people have limitations of what they can do as well, and so that has to be taken into account. So if you want to write music with other people, you definitely have to take into account their limitations and what they can and can't do. But also, I think the most important thing is what's best for the song, if that makes sense. So you know, the song is the winner. It doesn't matter who comes up with an idea or whatever it is. If it makes the song better, I'm all for it. So if Dave or Zach go, oh yeah, nah, you know, as long as it comes from a place that makes the song better, I don't care. So that's my take on it. What pickups do you have in your V? They are EMGs. Just I think they're
81, 85.
Yeah, 81, 85. Or 60 in the neck. No, 80. Yeah, 81, 85.
Yeah.
And I bought these. I think I bought them second hand from somebody. Yeah. So that's what they are. And this particular one, I got a it's pretty cool. I got a little battery compartment jammed in the back here, which they don't come with. So that's pretty cool if you ever buy a Flying V or a Gibson, because they don't usually come like that. After manufacturer thing. But yeah, no, I like this guitar. It sits on my lap most of the time. You don't even know. Knowing that, have things had to be left out regrettably? Joe, you can answer that. I'm going to get a beer.
Get me one. I've got none left.
I've only got one left.
Oh, was it knowing that have things had to be left out regrettably due to gaps in skill? To be honest, man, like I don't ever really recall that happening. Usually, you know, you'll have something in mind of how it will turn out anyway. So, you know, like if I show the guys a riff or whatever, and then from that riff, it should spark how the rhythm in the drums and the vocals and that should feel. So it all kind of like, it all follows like a flow, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's a hard question to answer, man, but no, like, I guess no, you know, the songs, I don't regret any of the songs, you know, I love all the songs, so, and I think they're great, you know, like, could they be better? Like, yeah, well, man, like if anyone looks back and sees what they did like a couple of years ago or whatever, that's just a snapshot of time. And at the time I was proud and I still am. So, yeah, bit of a long-winded answer, but an answer nevertheless.
I got a question for the people watching. What is your favorite computer game, Xbox game, PlayStation game? Write your answer. I want to know what is your favorite game that you play. Well, it's hard to say like what computer game, because there's you know, some people like computer games, some people like PlayStation, some people like Xbox, blah 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 blah. Joe, what's your favorite back?
Was it using the same? Yeah, dude. Like all my guitars, I've got the same pickups. I love them. It's but I have looked at the Fishman the Fishman Fluence pickups, and you know, like I'm tempted to like I haven't even played one with it, but I reckon if I did, I'd probably end up having to put them in all my guitars. So I'm going to stick with what I know.
Did you say Fishman?
Yeah, Fishman Fluence.
Yeah. Have you tried them?
No, I haven't tried them because I'm afraid if I like them, I'll put them in all the fucking guitars. It costs me too much money, but I love EMG, man. You can't go wrong. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you turn up to a gig and you don't have the same amp or whatever that you run through, like, you know, the pickups will get you through. Yeah, that's a big reason why, you know, like, why I still like them too. So
yeah, especially for metal. Anyway, yeah, especially for metal. Hey, Jono, what are you playing Mario Kart on? Is it on what platform do you play that? Is that Nintendo or something? Mario Kart.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
Where's that?
As an in-joke.
Welcome to Thunder. Oh, yeah.
Me and Peacock, we used to play, I think it was like Call of Duty 1 or 2, and we'd play just one-on-one in huge maps, and we'd hide from each other. And then, you know, like, the game was, instead of killing each other, you did kill each other, but you had to suss out and see where the person was first and get them without them knowing. And I used to say
Yeah,
that
right.
for some reason.
Wow.
I don't know, it's just stupid.
I started playing that game fucking about 6 months ago. That one that I bought. That's all I got.
That's what you got.
I think
Apparently,
it was Final Fantasy. I've got hundreds of games and I don't even play them. I get to the first fucking 5 minutes and then just go, that's it.
dude, those games, you need a commitment. And we're in a band and you got a family and we don't need that shit.
Aren't you? No, I asked this because I reckon you should do this fucking Twitch thing with the games. You know, like.
Yeah.
So I'm finding out what everybody's favourite game is, and so far Mario Kart's the winner.
Mario Kart. Well,
so, this could be a great thing for me because fucking I like Mario Kart and I'm not bad at it. So I could be all right. This could fucking be a winner. Actually, we got the Sega Mega Drive or Mega System the other day. It's about this fucking big or something like that. About that big.
too. I got that too.
Piece of shit. It's a piece
Why?
of shit. Huh?
Why?
It's just you get sick of it about 2 minutes. In about 2 minutes.
That's true. I played it once, man. I never played it again.
Hellblade. What's Hellblade?
Who?
What Hellblade? Is that a Senua's Sacrifice? I'm assuming that's a role-playing game or something on a computer, is it? If it was Julesy.
It could be that samurai one.
Hey, Julesy, how you going, mate? The samurai one. Senua's Sacrifice.
Lene wants some Chewy.
Hey, Kevin, how you going, mate? What do you want Chewy for? What you got in Chewy? Yeah, I'll pass it through the phone. Hang on.
Hey, Tom, what's going on, dude? I got my shirt in the mail, Tom. It's sick. That's really good. I'll go and get it, actually. Hold the phone.
I'll do a new riff for you, ready? We should start our own TV show. I think fucking people will love it.
Or a podcast. Man, we could do this every Friday, you know? Like, there's nothing wrong with sitting down for half an hour and have a couple of beers, you know? Talk some shit. That's what it's all about.
Thank you. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Matty. Yeah. Good to see. What arrived? Something arrived.
Kemper, for sure. No arguments.
I've never tried the Fractal. I'd really like to try one. So, yeah. Andy, have you got which one? Have you got one? Have you got a Kemper or a Fractal? Because I would like to try the Fractal because, Metallica are using the Fractal and it sounds pretty good. So, I don't know. Personally, I think the Kemper is, if you treat the Kemper like a guitar head, they sound great. Every time I plug it into the computer by itself, it's okay. But I find that really for live stuff, for what we're doing, and convenience, it's amazing. So
no brainer, man.
When you can set up a guitar rig before your bass player, you're on a winner. And when you're a bass, which is pretty strange. I mean, most bass players just go turn up, they plonk down, they plug in, they go, I'm ready. And you're going, fuck, I've got 20 minutes of fucking pedal set up. I've got to fucking do this. Been several times I've literally gone plug, sound, good to go. And fucking Dave's still plugging his shit in, going, where's the power? And that's a winner in my fucking book. If I get to the bar before Dave does, that's a winner. I totally tune into Weekly Stream Podcast. I tune in too, don't worry. Fuck Dave, don't worry. Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man. No, but we could do this every Friday or whatever.
Dave's not here, man. Only I am and he is. What the fuck is that?
Here?
Hey, full professionals here.
I'm learning how to do it. More
now this
by
one,
Cats.
This one here, look. This particular one's got the same. It's the same one both time. Look, there's no skinny. Look.
Yeah.
What do I do now?
Well, just pick an end, mate. Fuck Dave. I love it.
Spot on, Andy. Yeah, you got it right, mate. That's perfect. Fuck Dave, I reckon.
A bit of banter. You got to have banter. You know, that banter is boring. How many have you had, man?
This is my. This will be my third. So.
Your dad's gonna get the shits when this goes on Facebook.
Did you see him before when I went on Facebook earlier on? I said to when I was on there live before this, I said, "Fucking don't tell my dad that I'm smoking cigars." Did you see the last message? Put that fucking cigar out. So I'm like, "Fuck, I'm busted." I said to him, "Don't fucking show anybody I'm smoking a cigar." Last comment, yeah, good one. Yeah,
dude,
found it.
Didn't you? You shared you did a live stream, man. Like, of course he was going to see it.
Sometimes he doesn't go on Facebook for days.
Oh, and he saw it.
Yeah, so he must have just he must have just come on or something like that, you know. But he might have been sitting down and just so happened to go on there because he doesn't often see it. So
yeah.
So I got caught out. Yeah, well, I've done worse.
Yeah. Haven't we all? Seriously, singing for another drink. There's like nothing in the house, eh?
Why wouldn't you prepare yourself?
Well, I did. I've got me 3 out and I've smacked them. There you go. Yeah. When you guys go live, a notification goes out. Well, that's why.
Yeah, but this was my personal page. Oh, righto. So yeah, we went live to but yeah, righto. So
what
was I going to say? What else we got going on music wise?
Tequila? No. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. I don't need an excuse to end up on the floor.
I need a bath side beer delivery.
Does Uber do that shit?
Uber probably delivers.
They
Ask
should.
us anything. Uber. I don't
know. What about moonshine? That stuff will put hairs on your chest.
Who is the biggest pest in your fan base?
I don't think we've got one.
There's no such thing as pests in the fan base.
Toronto. What about the Toronto? Fucking hell, we've had a good night there, haven't we, Ajay?
Yeah.
You had long hair back then too.
I did, yeah. There's a couple of photos I seen the other day of me with long hair and a beard. You've never been raped by a fan.
They're all men, mate.
Well,
apart from all by meerkats.
If I have been raped by a fan, I'm not going to tell you.
And Lene.
Huh?
Man, I've got to go and find something. I'm stinging for a drink, eh?
Charlie says that. Hi Kylie. Hope you guys are doing well. How old's the kitty now, mate? You got 2 kids or just 1 kid? How old are they? My little shits are my little bastards are 4 and 3. Oh, it's probably about that time, isn't it, Matty? I've been on here for about 10 hours. I was supposed to be inside doing the manly spend time with the wifey thing too.
Fuck you, mate.
5. You got 5 kids. You popped them out pretty quick.
Ugh. I have found this, but this is not Jim Meme. This is this is like some nasty homebrew shit. So desperate times call for desperate measures. Remember that, kids.
It's called being prepared.
Didn't you say you only had a couple of
Anyway, yeah. Once they run out, I'm going home.
You are home, you bloody idiot.
They don't know that.
See you, Matty.
I'm
Take
at
it easy,
work.
man. We'll try and do it every Friday. I'd like to do it. So if we can get the other guys involved and get them on another chat as well, it'd be good. See, dude.
Rocket fuel.
Rocket fuel. Have you ever had rakia before, mate? That's rocket fuel. You can run your car on that shit. Loves it.
All right, well.
So we're going to do the bugle thing tomorrow?
I'll be asleep.
No,
Probably.
but I mean like a metal bugle video. I reckon it'll be all right. It'll go good.
If you can do it, that'd be great.
I will do it. I'll do it first thing.
Yeah. Sniff the coke.
Never. We're good boys.
Muzdog.
That's my old school year 11, year 12 English teacher. He's a fucking sick cunt, metal singer as well.
Muzdog.
We did a gig with him yonks ago at the tennis club. Do you remember that? You still got the poster on your wall. I remember the green writing. There was heaps of Newcastle bands, like Newcastle History and Metal. Yeah, he was in like not Stonehenge.
Fucking Stonehenge. This one.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, he's a cool dude, man.
Fucking Stonehenge. $5 reduce.
$5 reduce.
Yeah, here's some fucking porn for you, Andy.
Goodness, all goodness. Shit.
We've even got Iron Maiden on the roof. Look.
Hey, Mario, this is my...
I'm upside down. There you go. So more fucking shit down there.
Loves it. Eggplant. Why an eggplant? I got a question for you.
Anyway.
I got a question for you.
Who? What?
I got a question for you. Do you prefer Messer or PVMs?
Depends which Messer you're talking about. If you're talking about that Mark V, it sounds really good, and I really like that. Some PVs are pieces of shit.
So say like the 5150.
Some Messers are pieces of shit too. So I don't really care as long as it sounds good. But I probably prefer Peavey because I don't know, I find it more versatile.
Mm-hmm.
The mezzas are very I don't know, have one particular sound, really, aren't they? And then that's just how they sound. So I think they're good for what, if you find a good sound with them and that's the sound of the band, I'll stick to it. So, like, what's his name? Old mate from Alderbridge, uses mezzas and a few other guys,
Diesel.
whatever they do. So I think it's just a matter of, I don't really have a preference, but it's just a matter of what sounds good. I don't really care. And I used to be pretty picky, but I don't really care anymore. I've sort of grown out of that shit and just use whatever sounds great. Or
Yep.
Tremonti. Ed Tremonti is his name, yeah. And I thought he played mezzas.
No, Diesel, man.
Well, he plays Diesel now, but he used to. 10 years ago, it was all mezza boogies. I'm sure it was. It was those bloody fucking whatever it was.
Road Kings.
Those
I
particular.
want to get one of them.
The who?
The Road Kings. They got 6L6s and EL34s in them.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's the one to get, man. I reckon that's like that's your top end rectifier. Like, fucking mint.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, right.
More by me.
Yeah,
Peavy for the win.
He plays PRS amps now. Well, there you go.
There you
Probably
go.
plays the guitars too, does he? Probably plays the PRS. Yeah, he's got his own PRS Tremonti guitar. So, and they started bringing out their own guitar amps. Has a signature. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's But yeah, anyway.
Have they
You guys
brought
write
any
any?
music out?
Sorry.
Has Alter Bridge brought any new music out? I haven't heard nothing.
Not since last year or the year before, I don't think so. But yeah, so the world's in a fucked up place right now. Everything's fucked. Who knows what's going to fucking happen? It's going to be very interesting to see. The music industry is going to take a few years to recover from this. There is no way in the world that it's just going to open up and away we go. That's just not going to happen.
No.
What would your next dream axe be? I would love a Les Paul Custom, black one. I've got 3 other Gibsons, and that's the only one in my. Or, personally, I would like 100 of each one. So that requires basically a storage shed. So when I get my first million, I'll basically get 100 of each item and store it in a storage shed. If your answer is anything other than Explorer, you're wrong. I'm not quite sure. I have an Explorer, V, SG. I like them all. So I want 100 of them each. I want 100 of them all.
That's not much to ask, yeah.
It's a dream. We've all got a dream, and I dream big. So,
for me, mine would be that. Have you seen that Bullseye, Zach Wild Bullseye Razorback? Man, fucking mint. Hey, Dan from Bathurst, what's going on, dude? Have we missed any questions?
Only one, though. Okay, Gibson Explorer. Explorers are better in stereo. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm just about out of piss. Hey, Dan, how you going, mate? And I'm about out of fucking things to say before it gets political.
First?
There's really not much happening in the way of music at the moment. It's pretty fucking, like around the world, everybody's just doing their Zoom and their bloody live shows and whatever not. We're doing our business. And we've got plenty of merchandise. How's the rocket fuel? Probably sucks balls. But that's all he's got.
I saw the job.
Probably better than what he's... I've seen him drink some pretty bad stuff before, so it's probably not that bad.
That's not too bad. Message me like in an hour and I'll probably be like dead or on the floor. Music wise with us, like, yeah, we're working on new stuff, and I'm trying to make a habit of playing the guitar and trying to record some riffs every day. So I'm going to try and start pumping some songs out. So hopefully, like soon, you know, if we get this non-essential travel thing cleared, then we can get everyone together and record like a song or two and start putting them out. So that's the plan. But the hardest thing is that you just don't know. You don't know when all that stuff's going to happen. So that sucks. It sucks. What else? I think well, we've rescheduled Japan to happen next February. So that's the other real big thing. But other than that, you still don't know if that's going to happen. You know, like who knows?
Well, fucking, if there's an airline.
Yeah,
That's if there's an airline, because
Still
you can't even book anything, you know. So
Well-
you imagine, say, like in 3 months' time when they start opening up and you can start booking flights. You imagine it's going to be fucking booked out for 6 months straight.
yeah,
That's what'll happen, and we won't be able to. We'll be busting it, you know. It'll be mayhem. It'll be so fucking stupid. You won't be able to get a flight for a whole year. Don't count on Virgin. Yeah, well, Virgin's gone, and it won't surprise me if, you know, Qantas is not far behind either. They're going to hang in there because they're the Spirit of Australia, and they'll get a bailout, so they'll be okay. But it's not looking too good. But you can't make any decisions. You can't do nothing. So we'll see what happens. But we're just got to self-isolate and take it easy and play it by ear, really. That's all you can do, isn't it? What I was going to say something. I forgot what it was.
you remember? Hang on a sec. I just read something. Eamon Higgs, Strandholt Fest. All right, man. I'm writing it down, so I'll do a bit of research and see what we come up with. If you know any booking agents over there that can help us out and stuff, that'd be good to know too. See what happens, man.
Yeah, I'd love to get over there. That'd be great. Yeah. Love to get overseas. Well, we're about to go overseas. Back to Japan. Has anybody been to Japan? Great place.
No, but I was keen, man. I was keen for the food. You know, I come back like 5 kilos heavier.
Oh, yeah. No, the great thing about Japanese food is you can eat it and lose weight. That's the great thing. You can eat a lot of it and lose weight.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I eat a lot of rice, man.
There's not a lot of rice if you don't want it. There's plenty of places that don't have rice here. There's plenty of other stuff to eat. So I mean, I didn't eat a lot of rice when I was there. So
More by meerkats. Love Japan. What was your favorite part about Japan?
have
Yes,
you
we
been
have
to
been
Tara?
sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've been there too many times. But you know,
Hey,
the funny
James,
thing,
what's going on, dude?
the worst part about this fucking COVID bullshit is you can imagine what's going to happen with these festivals, right? So let's let's say fucking Download goes ahead sometime next year. There'll be a 1.5 meter fucking distance to get into the fucking dunny because one person goes in for a piss. Then all of a sudden, oh no, hang on. We've got to go and clean it. So you'll be waiting 5 minutes for a cleaner to go in. You'll want to piss yourself. You'll be sitting there fucking holding like this. Oh, fucking bust and go for a piss. Sorry, mate, we just got to clean it. In case of COVID, you got COVID. And then you go in for a piss. Oh, no, we're going to clean the toilet again. They'll have fucking 30,000 bottles of hand fucking gel. You'll have to fucking wipe your hands as you're going in. Fucking, they'll take your temperature. Fucking, you know, you'll have to tick the fucking boxes. And you think I'm being stupid, but it's probably actually going to happen.
When I'm going in and out of the mine all day, I get tested every time for temperature. It's ridiculous.
There you go. You know, there you go. Can you imagine what if they're gonna limit festivals?
Hey.
I guarantee you, there will be no
Adam,
like.
we're good to go. We've got 5 seconds remaining. Thanks to everyone that came to